This is definitely the unluckiest heroine. Her name is Sakura. The greatest ideal is to become an idol. Work hard for many years. Finally got the acceptance notice from the firm. I just went out. So Sakura died on the spot. Remember to help Sister Guan follow and like it. See you next time. With a loud bang in the sky, Sakura is back again. As soon as I opened my eyes, but found himself in a castle of evil spirits. He was about to escape. Just bumped into a zombie with twisted limbs. Sakura was so scared that she ran away. It turned out to be a bad run. Instead, it alerted more zombies. Thanks to Sakura Snakeskin. That's how he escaped. Take a look outside. I just found out that I have arrived in Saga. Just before he understood the situation, a hapless patrol officer comes up. Sakura rushed up for help. I didn't expect the patrol officer to see him. Instantly scared the shit out, and pulled out a gun and pointed it at him. Sakura then saw herself in the mirror. He has completely turned into a zombie. The rover shot directly. Sakura died suddenly again. Remember to help Sister Guan follow and like it. See you next time. Of course, zombies can't die anymore. So Sakura woke up again. I found myself back in the castle of the evil spirits. At this moment, a man in sunglasses named Zingtaro appeared. He told Sakura he died 10 years ago, now resurrected as a zombie. He also said that he would team up with him next, become an idol. Sakura was confused when she heard this. Still haven't figured out what's going on. He was dragged into a small room for a meeting. Sakura doesn't understand at all. Why did you become a zombie? I want to be an idol. Is this the power of capital? Zingtaro told him with a serious face. This is to save the current idol world. Now any stinky fish and rotten shrimp can be an idol. So it's better to be your own. Jiren makes zombies an idol and use it to boost Zok's economy. Make Zok great again. Then introduced to Sakura. The other zombie girls were all bosses before they died. They are the leader of the runaway clan, Xiaoguan. Show a top idol Junko. The hottest idol in the past few years, Xiao AI. Orogashiwu in the same era as Kenshin. And the child Star Lily. But now they're all zombies. Not obedient at all. The agent Apricot Taro is even more against the sky. Let them perform directly on stage. Or at a death rock concert. Then with Hollywood-level makeup skills, he turned the ghost into a human. And he went on stage. Sakura was very embarrassed at first. Teammates crawling all over the place. Not obedient at all. The little fat person under the stage immediately said, "What the hell is this?" This is Duo Hui. A swoop ready to bite and kill a lucky spectator at random. Thanks to Sakura, hurry up and grab it. It didn't become a biohazard on the spot. To the music of death metal, the zombie girls started shaking their heads like crazy. Exaggerated range of motion brings a huge visual impact. Shock the audience, don't want it. The first show was a big success, and never expected. After this musical shock, except for many sessions, everyone else regained consciousness. Then Zingtaro asked everyone to start practicing dancing immediately. As a result, in the practice room, only Sakura is dancing seriously. The other teammates are either lying down or sitting. Totally rotten. Only Xiao AI was staring at Xiao Sakura. Just at this time, Xiaoguan suddenly asked Sakura which gangster on the road she was. Sakura could only helplessly say, "I can't remember anything from my life." He turns around. I found that Xiao AI actually bypassed the zombie guarding the gate. Sneaked out. Sakura quickly chased after him. I didn't expect Junko to be outside the door. Both hit. Just walk away. Sakura knows how dangerous the outside world can be. Persuade them to hurry back. But these two people didn't listen at all. Even because of overexcited. For a while, my hands and feet were separated. In desperation, Sakura had to accompany them out for a walk. Xiao AI insists on returning to Tokyo. He doesn't understand Sakura. Why listen to Zingtaro's arrangement? This zombie can't be an idol at all. But Sakura said, previously on stage, It seems to have brought back some of his memories. So, I want to try again. 3 people are chatting. As a result, I happen to pass by 3 rap bosses. Want to talk to these little beautiful women walking at night. This is when the last patrol officer happened to come over. Sakura and the others quickly hid under the light and turned their faces away. Xiao AI stuck her head out at this moment. Please help the patrol officer. As a result, the light shines like this. Aha. The injured bosses were so scared that their legs were shaking. In the end, Xiao AI and the 3 could only escape back to the house in embarrassment. At this time, Xiaoguan also found Sakura. Ask him why he obeys Xingtaro. Xiaoguan is a principled person. He only respects those who serve their own goals, those who work hard. And his own goal is to dominate the country. So, he directly rejected Sakura's invitation. Did not participate in this idol practice. Here we go. Xingtaro arranged another performance at the nursing home. Sakura is responsible for the stage introduction. As a result, Dahue wanted to rush down and bite again. Sakura was so scared that she quickly grabbed him. Unexpectedly, I broke my hand. It's a split action. He also stole the old man's dried fish, by the way. Sakura went crazy explaining that it was just magic. Get back the body that's running around, and put the gray head back. However, Xiao Xiao felt very unhappy. This is not Sakura's either. Why are you in charge? Omika turned on, seeing the 2 get more and more noisy. Kasugataro quickly started a prelude to rap below. They turned this fight into a rap convention. Sakura is even more talented. Follow the rap and directly rage at teammates with a bad attitude. Even the elderly have a conversation. Although everything looks messy. But after this performance, Xiaoguan's attitude towards Sakura has also changed. I'm starting to think that Sakura has a bit of backbone. Maybe it's not bad to dominate the country by being an idol. After going back, Xingtaro went crazy again. The call was successful. Don't leave me floating here. Continue on stage tomorrow. Then, let's step up the practice. Zombies don't need to sleep anyway. Just practice until dawn. Just before everyone gets ready for training. Lily suddenly asked everyone who the captain was. Xiao Xiao stood up first, confident that he can play the best. Therefore, one must be the captain. Then I thought of a team name. Although the Western dance is good, but it doesn't look like an idol's team name. While the discussion was in full swing, we suddenly grabbed a pen. Everyone thought he was going to get the hang of it. Unexpectedly, he bit the pen directly into his mouth. Finally, Lily had an inspiration. Since everyone is a zombie, let's call it Finland Shioshio, although the name is fixed. But everyone's dance practice is still a mess. Just when Sakura was so lost, when it is rotated and thrown out, she finally remembered the joy of being on stage for the first time. So I immediately have to tell everyone that you have to cheer up. I just said a word. He was slapped in the face by the dance and flew out. So they went back to the practice room. I practiced dance moves and lyrics again. Although Xiao AI and Junko are still a little awkward, but I still practice very seriously. No matter how many times you practice, someone always makes mistakes. Finally, Xiao AI and Junko left the room angrily. Go to Xingtaro to complain, saying that these people can't become idols at all. Pigs can jump better than them. Apricot Taro is also rare to be serious once. The next day's event was held as scheduled. Junko and Xiao AI are still arguing and don't want to get out of the car. The remaining 5 men stood in the square. Start dancing to the music. The effect is not bad. I can almost keep up with everybody. But just when changing positions, Lily accidentally collided with Xiaoguan, fell straight to the ground. As soon as it stopped, the audience dispersed. Even if they adjust their savings quickly, no one wants to be an audience anymore. And it got worse. And Sakura was nervous and forgot the words. Just when he was at a loss, Xiao AI and Junko finally joined the team. 2 bosses lead the team. Instantly, the performance takes off again. Although there was only one little girl left in the audience. but he was still moved by their efforts, happy to dance along. After the performance, Xiaoguan promises to the little girl, "I will definitely bring them a better performance next time." The little girl was taken away by her mother. Don't forget to smile and encourage them. After going back, Sakura expressed her gratitude to Xiao AI and Junko, and said that everyone will definitely practice harder in the future. Junko also sighed in her heart. It feels good to have teammates. However, the last failed performance almost exhausted the funds for the event. To increase the team's turnover, Apricot had to take a plaster. Commercial cooperation between pharmaceutical companies. The project involves performing activities in a hot spring hotel. Although the event sounds wonderful, there are also 2 days and 1 night accommodation arrangements. But Xingtaro told them not to take a bath, because the water washes their makeup off. After arriving at the place, everyone wants light. Instead, Xingtaro has no. Then selling to the head of the pharmaceutical factory seriously. Fran Xiaoxiao swears, "This team will definitely use the power of idols. Let the city come alive." Then, at the event site in the hot spring, and everybody came with a plaster, and take the opportunity to post it to the audience. The atmosphere of the event is lively. After the evening event, Xiaoguan suggested secretly going to the hot spring, although Sakura hesitated for a moment. But after all, it's a girl. They're very clean. In the end, I couldn't help but go together. They took off their makeup and went into the hot spring, happy soaking. I even forgot to take the plaster on my body. However, I never expected. It's so late. People still come to the hot spring. And it was still the one who talked about cooperation with Yukitaro. The 3 people in charge immediately hid behind the rockery, ready to dive out of the water. But the plaster floated up at this time. And in the end, the guy in charge got scared and lost his memory. Apricot Taro's painstakingly negotiated cooperation, also directly soaked in soup. That's miserable. Xingtaro was not happy when he went back. Call out opponents who are not afraid of gods. Are you afraid of teammates like pigs? Fortunately, he found another TV commercial for a big company. This company is Dr. Chicken Shop. Xiao Xiao was immediately excited when he heard it. No. This store is his turf war. Favorite store to go to after the pit man is done. So, I immediately set off to shoot a commercial. I never expected it. After arriving at the place, this store is so run down. I really can't bear to decorate it once in decades. Then, everyone was taken by Xingtaro to meet the store manager. The store manager saw them, warmly greet a few people to take a seat. We also treated everyone to our signature roast chicken. And everybody says it's absolutely amazing. Toto is for you. I'm so fresh. So fake. You're out of luck. After eating, it's time for the commercial to shoot. Everyone changed to playing with chicks. Even clothing. There was also a disguised Mr. Chicken at the scene, and walked around a lot. As soon as I saw that chicken, I was so greedy. Almost pounced on it and took a bite. And then filming began. Fran Xiaoxiao's job is to dance with the chicks. The director said that the shot was very good, preparing to pass. But Xingtaro's direct call is far from. Since you are playing a chicken, you have to really take out the feeling of a chick. This time, Xiao Xiao also agreed. Since Apricot Taro wants to make chicken, then you must make the best chicken in the world. Only the chicken right. The final commercial ended successfully. So, reward everyone with the exclusive uniform of Dr. Xiaoji. The advertisement was also broadcast on Saga's TV station. Then Xingtaro struck while the iron was hot. Let everyone put on their uniforms and go to a reality show competition. The scene of this game is even more lively. The first challenge is cycling through the muddy single-plank bridge. I didn't expect the patrolman to fall on the field and eat mud. When it's Xiao Xiao's turn, he was ready to crush the audience with confidence. But on the spot, the other members fell all over in the muddy water. For a moment, everyone turned back into a zombie. I can only continue to jump into the mud to cover up the scene. It's really a chicken flying and a dog jumping. but also because of this amazing jump. They won the gold medal without a hitch. Just then, a reporter thinks, Fran Xiuxiu's girl looks familiar. So I became interested in them. Decided to investigate. What is the origin of these idols? And after Fran Xiuxiu went back, I began to practice the new song intensively. This performance will be performed by Xiao AI and Junko. But here's the thing. Junko has always made a solo debut before. They're not comfortable with this kind of group activity. The dance steps can't always keep up with everyone's rhythm. And Xiao AI saw that Junko was in trouble. Take the initiative to stand up and give him a demonstration. Shunli helped him integrate into the team. To enhance team strength, everyone decided to take advantage of Xingtaro's absence. Quietly use his computer. Find information on local idol events in Saga. Xiao Xiao saw the Saga Rock Festival. I immediately thought this was a great opportunity. Junko was hesitant. Think such a big stage. You need enough strength to take the stage. Xiao AI firmly believes that. The top priority is to make a name for yourself as soon as possible. The more afraid you are, the less you can achieve it. Sakura and the others listened to this. Finally made up my mind. Do your best at the Saga Rock Festival. After learning the news, Start Aro decided to gather another wave of popularity. Therefore, a thank you concert has been arranged for new fans. After the concert, there are also fan photo sessions. However, you must purchase relevant peripheral goods. Get tickets to the photo session. Everyone had a great time. Only Junko, the idol of the Showa era, obviously not suitable for this type of interaction. In comparison, Xiao AI has no resistance to such activities. He's a nurturing idol. I was used to interacting with fans before I died. So it's been very popular. Due to differences in philosophy, Junko and Xiao AI had a big fight. Finally, Junko ran away. And Xiao AI doesn't think there's anything wrong with her. Still stand your ground. I don't want to apologize to Junko. At the same time, Sakura found Junko by the sea. Junko told her frankly, I have never been able to adapt to this era. Because in his understanding, idols bring dreams to everyone. Between worshippers and fans, there must be clear boundaries. It's about mystery. That's how he trained so hard, gradually emerge. But just as his career was rising, but unfortunately encountered a plane crash, it's all over. So, if even the idea is rejected, then he can no longer be an idol. At the same time, Xiao AI happened to hear thunder in the street. They paralyzed him. Turns out he was struck by lightning while performing in the open air. Just died on the spot. It was a heroic way to die. Xiao Xiao was stunned. This kind of death also makes Xiao AI very unwilling. He vowed to return to the stage. After going back, Start Aro has some exciting news. They finally got in the group and music festival performances. But here's the thing. The relationship between Junko and Xiao AI has not been reconciled yet. Junko didn't even participate in training. Lock yourself up and mushrooms grow. Xingtaro really can't stand it anymore. Kick the door open with one kick. Then he told Junko bluntly, times have changed. So the way idols are run has to change. But only one thing remains constant. That is, idols still need to bring smiles and inspiration to fans. People who want to be idols still need to have a firm dream. If Junko is still an idol, should be integrated into the group. Stand bravely on the stage. The next day the show is about to start. But Junko still didn't show up. Xingtaro decides to set off. However, just as the car started, Junko finally figured it out. Stopped in front of the car. We have bone pancakes. Fortunately, zombies don't die. Haruko still stood up. Joined the team again. The first game was Xiao AI's former teammate group. Their performance is simply flawless. No matter whether it is dance or song, it is flawless. But it is also because of such a large contrast. It was the Fran show's turn. The audience thought it was an unknown idol. They all left. In addition, there is a thunderstorm at this time. Lead singer Xiao Ai was also affected by thunder. Unable to exert strength, just then, the troll decisively helped him up, with Junko leading the team. Everyone's performance is also going more and more smoothly. However, at this time, a thunder fell again, hit the whole stage on the spot. The staff hurriedly asked to suspend the performance, but he was stopped by Xingtaro, because this is the highlight of Fran's show. Now they are suffering from electricity. All the songs sung have their own electronic sound, with the strongest posture. Welcome. Their dream moment at the group music festival, and it was packed. The eyes of the audience follow them. When the show is over, just after the rain, Fran Xiaoxiao directly fought to become a god. And the journalist uncle. I finally recognized the face of my popular idol. After the event, people were in magazines, but when it comes to the fan meeting, a bald uncle actually came over. As soon as I saw Lily, I grabbed him with excitement. When Xiao Xiao saw this, he kicked the corpse. I knocked out this weird uncle on the spot. I never expected it. This bald uncle is actually Lily's father. He just thinks Lily looks so much like her own deceased child. I lost control of my emotions. Although the bald uncle mistook Lily, but Lily doesn't plan to meet him. He knows in his heart the reason why I became a child star in the first place. Just because dad likes him to perform on stage. Even quit his job for his career. Became a broker. But later, as Lily became more and more popular, dad started getting carried away by fame. Whether he wants to or not. Just keep arranging jobs for him. Finally, when I look in the mirror, Lily actually found herself growing a beard. It sent him into cardiac arrest. In the end, he died suddenly because of the blow. Martha never thought. Lily turned out to be a woman's clothing. Boss, she is extremely resistant to her male identity. Don't want to grow up. I don't want to face the changes of adolescence. So turning into a zombie was actually a good thing for her. This is too heaven-defying. Although the bald uncle knows. Your child can't come back from the dead. But I couldn't help but buy the smallest t-shirt. Said it was for his dead son. Looking at the back of my father leaving alone. Lily is a little sad. But in the end, I couldn't stop him. And I went home. Lily hugged Sakura and couldn't bear it anymore. I was crying. To make the separation between father and son less sad. And together we came up with a great idea. Let Lily sing what she does best. To express my feelings for my father. So the next performance. Lily in C position. I sang a song for my dad, to my dearest. The lyrics are full of sweet memories between him and his father. With thoughts and gratitude. Watch this scene. The bald uncle was immediately moved to tears. Although he could no longer hug his children. But this song healed the wounds in his heart. Since then, another die-hard fan. The bald uncle finally came out of the shadows. After going back, Xiao Xiao also remembered the past. The scene of galloping with my teammates, like it was yesterday. But now he's practicing dancing with the elderly in the nursing home. Want the elderly to be their fans too. And they were practicing. A few little girls riding battery bikes came racing over. The wretched meatball head girl came directly to find fault. As a result, it will be eaten more in the next second. This scene happened to be seen by Xiao Xiao. Ah! The little sister turned her head and left in fright. As a result, Xiao Xiao saw the title on her clothes. Stunned on the spot. On the other side, Muroko's two friends advised him. Stop being a runaway. Because even your mother, the patriarch, has changed her ways. The angry Muroko girl was furious on the spot. Just at this moment, the female captain of the enemy runaway clan came over. Get ready to pack them up. I expected this scene to be seen by Xiao Xiao. He immediately jumped out of the car, standing in front of Muroko girl. When the atmosphere is tense, patrol arrived just in time. Both sides had to temporarily stop. The enemy captain intends to decide the outcome in other ways. And he's gone. However, Muroko Mei did not accept Xiao Xiao's love. He went home angry. Muroko's mother is worried about her daughter. because she received a challenge letter from the enemy captain. I hope my daughter will stop being a leopard. But Maruko thinks her mother is a coward. Waste can't communicate at all. Maruko girl's mother. Remembering my daughter's well-behaved appearance when she was a child. In the end, she turned into a bad girl. Immediately emotional. It turns out that Maruko's mother was Xiao Xiao's original teammate. He remembered the conversation he had with Xiao Xiao. The two were chatting together. Talk about your vision for the future. Xiao Xiao said that after he dominated Kyushu, he would dominate the country. Maruko's mother said she wanted to get married and retire. His parents divorced. I didn't enjoy any of my youth on campus. He wants his future children to grow up healthy. Xiao Xiao was trained by Yukitaro after he went back. Kitaro told him, violence has a great negative impact on idols. Xiao Xiao must pay attention to this. But when he heard the roar of the engine, he rushed out without hesitation. And after Maruko's mother saw the location of the challenge book, I couldn't sit still. It turns out that when Xiao Xiao competed with the enemy captain, Xiao Xiao accidentally fell off the cliff. He also lost his best friend as a result. Now, he must never again watch the tragedy repeat itself, is to ride your beloved motorcycle again, to stop my daughter. At the same time, the decisive battle between Maruko head and the enemy captain is about to begin. Asked to gallop towards that cliff. Whoever pulls the brakes first loses. But just as they were about to leave, Maruko's mother arrived in time. Come up and apologize to the other party. Begged to spare his daughter. This operation is almost making Maruko girl angry. Call that humiliating mom and get out of here. Then you have to drive to gamble your life. At this time, Xiaoxia also arrived. He picked up Maruko's mother's car, prepared to compete with each other. But Maruko's mother was so angry that she punched him on the spot. It's not because I feel sorry for the motorcycle. But what if there is a 3 long and 2 short? The captain of the enemy team was also convinced that he had lost. I think Xiao Xiao must be a legendary figure. Then Xiao Xiao directly asked his teammates to set up the stage. Here comes a runaway-style concert. Rented all the bad fans in the audience. Watching my teammates get better and better. Sakura is very pleased. But I also became curious about my past. A few days later, Hashitaro had another big news. Franchioshio is going to be in a venue with 500 people. A special concert is held. This is their own concert entirely. Everyone is excited, especially Sakura, because he's been trying to get his memories back. This makes him feel that I hope to remember something on stage. In order to make this performance perfect, Zingtaro took everyone to a deep mountain forest. It's called seclusion. But this place, let alone practice. Just living is enough. We had to split up, picking up firewood for food. Xiao Ai is hunting. Haruko is fishing. Everyone is very busy. No one cares about practicing at all. This is in a hurry, Sakura. He thought to himself that if this continued, how can I possibly recover my memory? So while everyone is busy surviving, Sakura practiced silently alone. When the countdown is 10 days away, Xiao Xiao suddenly proposed to eat meat. People are starting to think about how to catch wild boars. So I dug a trap. Sakura is still torn about practicing. I ended up stepping into a trap. Just about to climb out, a wild boar rushed over. Almost killed him. Thanks. Running out of the grass and biting the wild boar. This saved Sakura. Tormented by this combination of punches, Sakura finally broke out. Isn't it time to practice directly now? You're wasting your time. Do you want to die? And he stormed off. Yukitaro helpless. I had to take him back to the practice room. But in practice, Sakura is overly anxious. The steps are always snapping. Totally unable to cooperate with everyone. He also accused his teammates of not practicing seriously enough. Dragged him down. Westlake's sister found Zingtaro. Tell him privately. Sakura is actually too concerned about restoring her memory. And performed well. To seem so anxious. He saw. Hashitaro takes special care of Sakura. But Hashitaro refused to admit it. Just say that I just want to revitalize Saga. He also understands Sakura's difficulties. Shintaro looked confused. I was just going to say that. After some reflection, Xiaoying realized, I'm really obsessed with restoring my memory, ignoring the responsibilities of being a member of a team. He finally understands. During this time in the mountains, although everyone did not practice as hard as he did, but they help each other in trouble. This tacit understanding has long been integrated into each other's hearts. So Sakura sincerely apologized to everyone. Admit that you were only looking for it before. Memory ignores the existence of the team. However, when Sakura was confident, when preparing for new challenges, just the moment you go out, got hit by a big truck again. This suddenly reminded him of the memories he had before he died. But I forgot the experience with my teammates during this time, looking at a house full of zombies. The little friend was directly frightened and collapsed and screamed, I'm gonna pick up the club and fight them hard. Teammates reacted. It seems that Sakura broke her brain. Love had to tell him. He died 10 years ago, now living as a zombie. Look at the scars on your body. Sakura can only believe this. But he lost his confidence. Just saying that I don't plan to go to the concert. Because no matter how hard you try, you will fail. So forget it. No matter what everyone says. He looked desperate. I'm convinced that no matter what I do, it won't work out well. Because he's been unlucky all his life. The harder you try, the more painful memories you leave behind. It's better to lie down and rot. At least live freely. Just when Sakura completely gave up on herself, Takataro took him to the observation deck. Point to the distant light and tell him that in this city, someone has been waiting for you to shine. No matter how unlucky, rotten, or rubbish Sakura is, I won't give up. He opened the fire horse. After a standoff, Sakura was finally able to pull Sakura back into the team. Next few days, everyone trains hard. And although Xiaoying's body still remembers those dance steps, but I still don't have confidence. Although Tae is delirious, but still standing by Xiaoying's side, persistently dancing the movements that Xiaoying taught her, silently cheer her up. Finally, with the encouragement of all my teammates, she finally started practicing again. I didn't expect the mirror to crack. This is a warning of bad luck. Just when she was depressed. Hey, this time it's up to everyone to tell him. Success or failure. We will all face it together. So go ahead and do it. On the day of the concert, doom really started to strike. The weather turned directly into a blizzard. The concert begins. Sakura and the others danced enthusiastically on the stage. However, the heavy snow actually collapsed the ceiling of the stage. Even the stage collapsed. And everybody froze. Even if the immortals come, they can't continue. Just when Sakura was completely in despair. South Tudmot. Jagani's teammates are back on their feet. Continue their performance. This powerful scene moved all the audience even more. All beat for them. On a stage riddled with holes. Fran Xiuxiu sang the most perfect song. No difficulty can stop them. The audience was also deeply moved by this persistence and passion. They're shouting for another song. The concert was a great success. And Sakura has completely found herself. After this performance, Fran Xiuxiu's name is going to resound throughout the group. The combination of idols is a legend, and the first season is over. I have to. The idea of combining idols and zombies. Is it a real show? Two broken elements. I just came up with a new trick. Under the funny shell, hidden are the protagonists' love and persistence for their dreams. It not only shows the conflict of times, also depicted them. The gradual acceptance of one's new identity. In particular, the concept of traditional idols and new idols collides. This, only with a deep understanding of the industry, to create such a vivid plot. As for how far the Fran show will go next, there is still some suspense. After all, the reporter has identified the members of the group, identity and revitalize a city. It's not something that can be achieved with perseverance and passion alone. What adventures will full-on Xiao have next? It won't be revealed until the second season. Finally, remember to help Sparkling Stories YouTube channels follow and like it. Let's see you in Season 2.